One of the first few things that really excited me about the new M1 Macs was the ability to install iOS applications on these Macs, which is why I picked up this M1 Mac Mini, because I was looking for something that could run some of my favorite iOS applications on a much bigger display and with much more versatility. But for some reason, most developers have chosen not to push their applications to the App Store. So let's find out how to install any iOS application on macOS Big Sur with the new M1 Mac devices. In order to install iOS applications, you need the installer file for those iOS applications that have been signed using your Apple ID. One method of doing that is to download this application that backs up your iOS and iPadOS devices. It's called imazing. It is available to download for free, and it offers a free trial that will let you download most of your applications, but at some point you will have to buy this application for about $50. So I still have my trial period, so I'm going to continue with that. And on the left side, you can see that I have two of my devices listed over here. In order to get your devices here, you need to connect your device with a USB cable and register your devices onto this application, and then they will appear right here. So on the leftmost column, select the device that you want to back up applications from. Go to Manage Applications in this action menu, which is available on the right side of the middle window. When you click on it, it will ask you to sign in to your iCloud ID because it wants to sign the application with your own account. Now that your applications have been loaded, you can see there are two tabs on the top. One is called Device, the other is called Library. You want to come down to Library. This is going to show all the applications that are installed on your device. So if you want to back up something, which basically means you want to extract the IPA file so you can install it on Big Sur, you want to click on this cloud icon. Once the app has been downloaded, you would see a trash icon instead of a cloud icon on the right side. At that point in time, you can just take it and drag it out to the desktop. It will back up and you can see the IPA file has been put on my desktop. If I double click the IPA file, it's going to start installing the IPA file and put it in my applications folder. As you can see, it's right here. If I double click it, it's going to start running the application, and you can see it works like it should. So let's download something that's not available to install via App Store and is also not available on my phone. So one of the applications that I know is not available on the App Store or in my phone is Fruit Ninja. So Fruit Ninja is a good application. I mean, it's a decent game, but it is not available. You can see some clones are available, but it's not Fruit Ninja. So let's go back here. So let's download this application directly from the App Store. You want to click on App from App Store. This is for applications that are not available on your phone, but you want to download them from your App Store. So let's search for Fruit Ninja. So if I clicked on the cloud icon down here, it's going to start downloading Fruit Ninja for me. This is not available on my phone. This has not been made available in the App Store, but you can download the IPA file. And once you have the IPA file, you can come back out here and you'll see Fruit Ninja has been added to your library. From here, you can drag it out again, double click it, and we'll install the application and open the applications folder where this application is available. And you can start running Fruit Ninja. As you can see, Fruit Ninja is running right like it should, and you can start playing a game as you would want to, although it's not as fun as it will be with a touchscreen, but it is running on your Mac. Now that we know how to install iOS applications on your M1 devices, there is a valid question that should be asked. Why would you ever want to do that? There are a few good reasons for that. One being, the app might not even be compatible for macOS. For instance, Timery is one such app that I wish was on Mac App Store. But with the launch of Catalyst a few years ago, it is not the biggest problem. But then there are apps that are free on iOS but not so much on the macOS devices. For instance, Pocket Cast has an Electron app for the desktop class operating systems, which inherently means that it is way worse than the native apps that they make for iOS devices. It doesn't have any smart filters, you cannot download any podcast episodes, and they need you to subscribe to their premium service to access this application. But if you don't want to deal with all that, you can simply download the iOS version of this application and use that without any subscription. It is also true for Todoist, which also has an Electron app, It can't even automatically switch between dark mode and light mode based on the system theme like it does on iOS. Another reason would be the widgets. With macOS Big Sur, we have access to widgets similar to that of iOS 14, which means if the app that you're installing supports widgets on iOS 14, those are also available for your Mac devices. But honestly, this is not the utopia of all iPhone apps on your Mac devices. There are issues and all features don't work all the time. For instance, on the Todoist app, I can change the icon color on my iPhone, but that's not possible for the iOS app running on macOS. Some applications don't even allow you to resize the window, and there are applications that install but crash as soon as you open them. And there are some that might install and run but be completely useless, especially the games that require multi-touch input. If you were planning to, you can't really play the iOS games with a mouse and keyboard. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you everybody for watching this video. If this video helped you in any way possible, please hit the like button. And if you want more videos on M1 Mac devices, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. This is Geet.